Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is an ARL 44 Tier 6 French heavy tank. It's located on the north spawn of Abbey, and this one is under the command of Marybanks of 12R. Now, as I mentioned before in a previous video, this is what David Fletcher describes as a horrible tank, the ARL 44. It's basically a reused Char B1 that's been redesigned and turned into a different tank, but it's nowhere near as good as the tanks that the Allies were pumping out. And in fact, actually, this was designed at the same time that France was occupied by Germany. Well, last time we saw her, she had the 105mm gun. She's still got it. 300 alpha, penetration of 175mm of armor with the standard rounds, goes up to 223 with the APCR, but she's not carrying many. In fact, actually, she gets slightly higher damage with the APCR, 330. Okay, she's decided to go down the west side of the map. She's actually in platoon with the KV2 on her team, which is from ex-Fizu of Philo. So she's still platooning with Philo members at the time. Marybanks used to be in Philo, but she moved to 12R. Okay, which channel to go down? Okay, she's decided to do this one. The 67 hasn't spotted anyone, the T67. So she's more than likely going to be the first one to see the enemy. She has. There's a KV1. No, that shot didn't hit. Okay, move closer to the enemy. Get closer, get in contact. She lines up another shot. Oh, that was a good one. 264. KV1 doesn't like that angle. Oh, took a round for 170. I think he's got the 85mm gun. Marybanks is closing with him, and she's got another target. Churchill 3 puts a round into him and tracks him at the same time. The KV1's gone down. She's now going for the Churchill. Can she get him? Go for the roof of the turret. She gets it. 251. And just around the corner is a 25 TP. She only spotted that just as she pushed forward. She's lost some hit points to him, and she's found the Churchill 7 on the enemy team. He's side scraping on that corner, so she's decided to pull back. It's the wise decision at this moment. That way she only has to engage the Churchill 3 and the 25 TP. Pick your targets and deal with the ones that you can deal with on a 1-by-1. Oh! Now the AMD came in. She didn't get a good shot on him. And now she's going to take damage from the 25 TP, I think. Oh, no, the AMD is still there, and he's taken a big hit. He fires his pop gun back and doesn't get any damage. And the 25 TP is not doing any damage, so she's going to kill that guy. Yep, no problem with that. Churchill's decided to move up. Angle. Yep, lovely. Use the tracks. Let the shells hit the tracks. Not going to hurt you, but it's going to hurt them when they realise that you've still got all your hit points. The 25 TP died, but watch out for that Churchill 7. Oh, that was an Arty round. And the Churchill 7 has gone down, taken out by the AMX-13F3. There's the wreck of the KV1. She's hugging the rock as she goes round. The enemy are going to be waiting for her. There's an M10 RBFM near their cap. The enemy are also at our cap at this moment. Oh, and there goes the M10. Was that an Achilles? It was an M10. And there's another one just around the corner. I think she's going to deal with him next. Well, not yet. The trouble is that the enemy's going to start capping soon. She goes for the top of the turret. Gets it in. 324, but she's taking a lot of damage. The M10. That one was in the tracks. Can she get this one in? No. And we've lost the KV1. She keeps getting tracked. Work it. That's it. Yes. That's her third kill. Oh, and the gorilla finishes her off. She had such low hit points left after that one. The only teammate left is the M4, and he's gone up to try and reset the cap, but he can't see the enemy because they're hiding behind the rock. And so this game is more than likely going to be a loss. Yes, if we go over to him, hopefully we will. No, unfortunately, I don't think we've got the option of actually going over to the M4. Mary didn't select him, and they've capped out to win. There you go. It's a loss. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Well, yes, sadly this was a defeat, but it was a first-class tanker for Marybanks in the ARL 44. She managed to get a 5 for effect for doing more damage than the hit points of her own vehicle, a cool headed for receiving 10 or more ricochets in a row, and she also got a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game overall, and her win rate from that battle was 5,880, which is pretty high. Let's have a look at the team scores. 1,894 hit points of damage, nearly double the next highest scorer, and that was the P43 Biz with 963, followed by the KV2 with 931. When it came to kills, yes, she actually had the second highest. The T3485M managed to get 4 kills and also picked up a Pascucci's medal, and then she had 3 kills, 2 kills to the KV2 and the MX13F3, and 3 kills to the Hummel, and the P43 managed to get 2 as well, so I missed that bit out. So Marybanks and the Hummel both got 3 kills each, and there was 3 that managed to get 2 kills. When it came to base XP, it was, yes, I'm afraid it was the enemy team managed to get the highest base XP, but it was 679 to the T21, 635 to the T3485, and then it was Marybanks with 627, so she did so well in the game in terms of damage that she actually scored the 3rd highest base XP in that game. Let's have a look at detail. 12 shots fired, 8 direct hits, 8 penetrations, damage of 1,894 hit points, all of it at close range. Received 25 hits from the enemy, only 6 of which penetrated, 18 non-penetrations. She did angle well, and 3 hits by way of splash damage as well. 1,070 hit points of damage blocked by armor. 3 enemy vehicles spotted, 5 enemy vehicles damaged, 3 killed, and 166 hit points of damage assistance. On a premium count, she earned 32,985 credits, got 4,892 for courageous resistance. That's for getting an epic medal or a battle hero medal in a losing or drawn game, and in this case it was the high caliber, that was the battle hero. 37,877 credits together, and after repair, ammunition, resupply and consumables, she took away a profit of 26,802 credits. She got 1 bomb for the high caliber, 940 XP, 537 for courageous resistance, and took away 1,477 experience points altogether. Yeah, she said she was nearly there. To be honest, I don't think if you'd had the help of that M4, I don't think it really would have mattered. The moment you actually got assaulted by 3 tanks simultaneously, the Churchill 7, the 25 TP and that AMD, the enemy were almost at our cap at that point, and even if you turn around to go back and deal with them, I think actually it was already a lost game, lost cause. It was very little that you could do. Even if the M4 had been with you, I don't think you would have been able to push through to the enemy cap and start capping in time to stop the enemy from winning. So win some, you lose some. On this day, sometimes you get the bear, sometimes the bear gets you. In this occasion, it's the bear that wins. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, and we've got more Marybanks replays on the way.